What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so today we are going to be doing a relaxing chit chat in bed video. Bed in bed video. Inspired by those of you who are needing some encouragement and just chill vibes right now. So let me create this space for us where we can come together and not feel alone, sad, shitty, overlooked, misunderstood, not cared for, all that stuff, right? So welcome. I love you. Thank you for being here. So today, I don't have anything specific planned other than just kind of like chilling. I guess maybe whisper ramble because I feel like those can be kind of comforting sometimes. So, how are you all doing? Let's do a little check-in. Check. Oh, this cord needs to go away. How are you feeling? How are you doing? You can be honest with yourself because this is a safe space. And I think a lot of the times we are very quick to say that we're okay even whenever we're not okay. For example, as y'all know, this happens every day, but whenever someone says like, hey, how are you doing? Good. I feel like that's the go-to, right? And I think the reason why we feel like we just need to say good is, yes, partially because maybe we don't want to really get into like the truth of how we actually feel. Or I think even bigger than that is that we don't want our feelings to be a burden to others, and we don't want to like dump our feelings and our insecurities and like just go over the top with sharing our vulnerable truth with a stranger, with whoever it is that asked you how you're doing. But I wanted to ask you genuinely, how are you doing right now? If you want to comment it down below, I think that would be incredible, because not for me, but for you all and for us as a shared community, because if you go in the comments and you see, the reality is probably not that everyone's good, right? How am I feeling right now? If y'all want to take a moment and write down below and reflect and think, we can do that. We can do that for a second. We can do that. And if you want to pause the video, pause the video. I forgot what the pause symbol was. It's literally that. Pause. Hold on. 1 second. Give me 1 second. I think sometimes we don't give ourselves a second. We don't give ourselves a second to breathe. We don't give ourselves a second to feel. And we don't give ourselves a second to just kind of crack and crumble a little bit. It's okay. It's okay to do that. I think it's hard because if you have, things to do, such as a job, for example, knowing that you're kind of, feeling like you need to parent and take care of them because maybe your parent is not really showing up for them. Maybe that's your story. Maybe that's what you do. Maybe you're struggling to even just take care of yourself. And that hits home for me specifically. I feel like, sorry y'all, sniffle. What's a Mads video without a sniffle? Oh, I was just on a train of thought. Give me 1 second to catch up, to remember what I was saying. Let's just breathe. Oh, not caring for myself, not taking care of myself well enough. I feel like there's a lot of external obligations in the world, and like I said, job, whatever it is that you have to do. If you get home at the end of the day and you don't have the energy, you don't have the will, you don't have the desire to even care for yourself, I see you. I fucking get it. I guess I'll just be vulnerable. Well, that's being dramatic. Hang on. Fucking sniffle. Okay. I don't want to talk about food necessarily in depth because I feel like food can be kind of a triggering topic for some people. But for example, for me, like taking care of myself whenever it comes to eating is not something I'm good at all. I see eating as kind of like a chore and a task. My gamer neighbor, you got anything to say, motherfucker? That was aggressive. I'm sorry. This is supposed to be a relaxing video. I'm sorry. Shh. We need to tell him to shh. Zip it. But actually, just kidding, because he's being himself and he's enjoying himself. And you know what? Who am I to tell him what to do? Live your life. Like food for me. I definitely don't eat healthy. Ew. Did I almost throw up? I don't eat healthy. I don't have the energy for it. This is just me bitching and complaining, so y'all just, give me a moment, and, y'all can have your moment too. Like, whenever I get home, I eat the same things over and over again because it's easy. It's like something I don't really have to think about. I go to Trader Joe's and I just kind of mindlessly grab the same things that I always get, and it's a smaller store than like a Kroger or a Walmart or something like that. I feel like going to those kinds of stores for food, it's a lot more work, and it's a lot more like brain power to have to think about what would I prepare. And also the same thing goes for like expiration dates on things. Like, I'm not gonna really stock my fridge with much healthy stuff because I don't know if I'm gonna be in the mood for it. So why am I gonna waste my money and let it sit in there and rot? So my body suffers, right? And like, food is fuel, and I don't have a lot of energy really ever. So it's probably because of my bad habits. And I love sugar. I love eating like desserts. I feel like that's honestly my comfort. And also just fucking stupid chicken strips. Not me slandering chicken strips. I love chicken strips, and you can love them too. Just like simple food that you don't really have to think about. Like, that's what I do. And then the Trader Joe's like frozen food meals, like that's an example of like an area that I could improve on in my life, but I'm just not, because I just genuinely don't really feel like I have the energy, capacity, will, or desire to even like change that habit. myself just then, but I didn't. So maybe for you to flip the script, maybe there's something in your life that you're not happy with, a habit, something that you're not really proud of or like about yourself, and it could be something that's even embarrassing to you. Like, you could be, I don't know, I don't want to just like talk about all these different things that it could be. Like, you guys know yourselves better than I know you, better than I know you. I guess I'll just be vulnerable. Fuck, whatever. That's what my Patreon's for. I feel like I can be pretty, I want to say shy or awkward-ish. Maybe it's just in my head. Maybe it's just in my head. Ow, I'm like sitting on my foot and it's really uncomfortable. Fucking stretch that out, yeah. Chill, relax. I'm very like shy / awkward / socially just like stunted whenever it comes to me having to talk to men and interact with men. Okay, I don't like that about myself. I don't know what my issue is. I'm fine with women, but sometimes it's just like I just want to like run and hide and like not talk to a man. Y'all feel me? Do y'all feel me? Let me know. Let me know. How does that have to do with anything that we're talking about though? Stuff you don't like about yourself, but then you don't do any work to like change. Am I validating it for y'all? Like, I don't know if it's like laziness or just fear, but like sometimes those things can hold us back too, like our fear. I guess we can talk about comfort zones a little bit. I think basically the things that I'm describing right now are me being in my comfort zone about the food, about the men, about whatever, right? And I think taking baby steps, because that's literally the only way that it will ever get done ever, is taking baby steps towards a goal of like changing something or improving it, or so I'll expose myself on here. I don't like phone calls, and I don't like FaceTimes, and I don't like that kind of stuff unless it's like my mom, or like a very, very short phone call with like a coworker that needs me for something and I'm not in the building because I'm out running errands with clients. Like, if they're gonna call me, okay, fine, I'll answer, like I have to, like whatever. But like, I don't know, it's like that's another weird comfort zone thing that I have too. And the baby step that I have recently taken is sending a video to said person that I'm interested in. Okay, y'all. Okay. And little voice memos to start getting out of my comfort zone a little bit more. I know that sounds silly, but like eventually I'm hoping to freaking get the fuck over myself and just pick up the damn phone and call and talk to a person. Okay? It's like you might have so much self-hatred towards yourself about certain things that you're just like wanting to like grab yourself by the fucking hair and shake your head and be like, what the fuck? Like, oh my god, like just get it together, like get a grip. Quit eating the same fucking food every day. Get out of your comfort zone. Quit choosing the safe option all the time. Quit isolating yourself. Like, get out, talk to people. Like, overcome this weird social, like, fucking issue that you have, bitch. And, like, do it. Get in the world. Be normal. Be normal. the shit out of it, and I like had to do it, and I was obsessed, and I loved the results, and I loved how I felt, and I had energy and whatever. And sometimes, like in life, if you compare your current version to someone that you used to be, like for me going to the gym, oh my god, like go you, old Madison, like that's awesome. It's like I'm competing with myself, but in a negative way. It's like, damn, like look at how like fit you used to be, look at how much you used to be able to do, look at how often you did it, that's so great. But like, look at you now, bitch, like you're just sitting here all the time, like what the fuck is wrong with you? You cannot hate yourself into loving yourself. You cannot hate yourself into loving yourself. And I feel like I saw that somewhere, but like I'm just thinking about it now. You cannot hate yourself into loving yourself. So the sooner, and I'm talking to me too, the sooner that you can like cut these patterns and habits of hating yourself and of being so fucking hard on yourself, the sooner it's gonna, be for you to like start appreciating all the things you actually do like and focus on those things. Like I'm very creative. I have really awesome ideas. Also, one more thing. I feel like whenever you hate yourself so much, or you're not really like really vibing, or you're like on a lull, like a lower point in life, it doesn't even have to be like a rock bottom, but just like you're really happy, but there's also an area of you that's like not content, or you're just kind of coasting by at the not content line. Hang on, I need water. I just got nauseous. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me. That's gross, sorry. Hang on. If you get stuck on like that coasting kind of energy, I've been hard on myself too, because like I was about to say, I used to have a bunch of creative ideas. I'm very creative. I have very good, like I can write really well. I can communicate ideas very well, especially whenever I'm honed in and like have a vision and I can share that, and I feel this very intense momentum and excitement in my life, and like passion and will and drive, and like once I'm in that mode, I want to keep going creatively, or whatever it is for you, if it's working out, whatever that thing is that you like to do or used to like to do, I don't know. Once you're in it, it's so much easier to keep up the momentum, but whenever you're out of it for so long, it's really easy to be very, very hard on yourself and continually like just feel like shit that you're not actually putting in work. And I want to validate those of you out there who are feeling like that on many different areas of your life, because some people might say, okay, well, quit feeling sorry for yourself. Change it. Change it, bitch. Fuck you. Quit complaining. Quit. I'm sick of it. I don't want to hear it anymore. Fuck you. Maybe that's just the inner critic talking, but maybe some people genuinely feel that way about others who continually are all talk about something that they want to do, like a resolution, but they never make any single step to get there. I want to validate that person who is actually struggling with whatever it is and say, you know what, I feel you. Because those demons have such a strong grip on us sometimes, and it's hard to do anything whenever you have a demon clawing at your spirit in any capacity. If it's the laziness demon, if it's the overindulging demon to the point where this overindulgent type of behavior is becoming harmful. Even laziness is overindulging in a way. yourself. So I want to try to turn this positive, but I'm even at a stuck point right now. I'm like, I think maybe it's a mental health wake-up call for me personally. Oh my god, shit. I could have ADHD. I could, right? I could. I feel like I've noticed something recently. I'll talk about it briefly, but if you have ADHD or you've heard of this before, it is called task paralysis, and it's something that I'm not gonna know like everything about it, so sorry, I'm gonna try to paraphrase, but task paralysis, it seems like your brain is so overwhelmed with like the sheer amount of things that you have to do that your brain just kind of like shuts down, and then you're just paralyzed and you feel like you can't actually do anything you're thinking about. So like you could have to clean, you could have all these different tasks and all these different things running through your head. Oh, I've got to do this errand, I've got to do that, I've got to water my plants, I've got to sort my clothes, I've got to organize my drawers, I've got to vacuum, I need to clean my shower, all these things. And you have a day off from work, maybe you even got 2 days off or 3 days off, who knows? But what do? You lay down and you do none of those things. Part of me wants to be like, yeah, that's just lazy, but also maybe it is a mental health fucking issue, maybe it is ADHD, I don't know. So if that's you, I see you, I get you. It's hard. Okay, it's hard. I don't really have a solution right now, so probably should go to therapy, but there's also the barrier of like money or like insurance or like just there's a lot of reasons, guys. And also just being stubborn and wanting to like figure it out on my own, you know? So there's that. What else can I talk about? I meant for this to literally be like relaxing you, like helping you go to sleep. Maybe I should do a separate video that's just like hand movements and chill little calm things, you know, but I wanted to flip it positive, but I feel like my brain is just like struggling. I think like knowing who I am and knowing who like my spirit and what I'm about, I do at the core love who I am. I do at the core feel confident in what I have to offer, yet it doesn't appear that my physical life about day to day, what I do, matches that person that I ideally see myself as, and I feel like that's a very frustrating thing. So if you go through that kind of thing, I get you, oh my god. It's also hard, it maybe makes you feel a little bit fraudulent too, in like a friendship or a relationship sense. It's like, maybe the person that I'm selling you on unintentionally is the person that like I see myself as in my head, but like in reality, maybe I'm not embodying all of those things at the moment because of the things that I'm struggling with in XYZ. And then that can make you feel like shit about yourself. So I guess this is just a big old pot of shit, this video today. But I hope something in here resonated with you and that something adds up and clicks, or you feel validated in some ways. And let's be here for each other in the comments and share a vulnerability, share something, help each other out. Yeah. You'll get through this phase, you'll get through whatever you're going through right now, and things can change in an instant. Things can change so quickly, and it'll be out of nowhere too. Like, but also you need to know, oh, this also sucks. You need to make some effort to validation, things like that. If someone just told you that, you'd be like, well, fuck, bitch, like, I'm never gonna change, like, I just don't even know where to start. But like I said, the baby steps thing, like just trying little actual minuscule things and get more confident doing those, and then add more and over time, then you'll actually be at your goal, rather than just like feeling hard on yourself and beating yourself down and being hard on yourself for like not being able to just reach that goal that you have and that vision that you have. Like there's a lot of steps and stepping stones in between, and for the longest time I would get so upset knowing that there had to be stepping stones in the first place. Like the fact that stepping stones even had to exist upset me and made me feel trapped and like frustrated as shit. But I think accepting that stepping stones are real and they're a thing and they actually can work in your favor to get you to where you want to be, I hope reframing the idea of those can kind of help you realize that like your dream is actually a lot more attainable than you may think, and the person that you are right now, like you're deserving of that different life and that different goal and dream and like accomplishment of like having what you want, the life that you want. Like your body, you're still going to be able to experience that one day, but like your soul needs to grow and evolve to like, I want to say okay, the video just cut off while I was talking, so I don't remember every single thing I said, but something about like your soul is deserving of these things right now, like innately, the dream life that you want, the dream person, the dream partnership, the dream everything that you want, career, friends, whatever, you're already like in your spirit deserving of those things, but your body and who you are right now on this earthly 3D plane, you may not be ready for that, right? So the universe, God, spirit, source, whatever you want to call it, they're going to test you and they're going to train you and help you get to that dream. So I would say my advice is, as long as you have a vision, and if you don't know your vision yet, I think it can come over time. And some of us, the more we experiment and kind of have fun in life and try new things and even like try on a new persona of like, someone that you've always wanted to be, or someone that you didn't really think you could be. Like for me to think, oh, I want to be a ballerina. Okay, well, what's it gonna look like to live from a ballerina's perspective? Like train like one, be like one, think like one, the aesthetic of one. Even just going on damn Pinterest and typing in like Paris apartments and like looking at the energy of like a ballet studio, or watching media and content surrounding that, or studying up on it, or buying a tutu, like things like that can kind of open up our vision to feel what it feels like to have that reality, and that makes it more real and attainable rather than just letting it being like a fleeting thought in your mind. So I hope that kind of makes sense. So take time for yourself to dream, and take time for yourself to, like, if you're not happy with what you see right now, it's okay to not like accept that reality. You know what I mean? Like, I think acceptance, that's like a whole different like speech, and I don't even want to get into that, but like, you can change things is what I'm saying. Like if you're not happy with the person that you are right now, you have all the time, hopefully, to change things, and not to be in a dark way or anything like that. But like, we all gonna die one day, right? We don't know when that day is. So I think if you can do something each day that you can to honor your authenticity and your truth and who you are, and just kind of explore that a little bit and love yourself through this process, and know that there's going to be bad days and rough days and hard days and things, but just the fact that you keep showing up for yourself and loving yourself, even as much as you hate yourself, you still are trying to love yourself. Like, that's got to count for something. So I love you all. Thank you so much for watching this video and for being here with me. You all are amazing. You're special, you're important, you're wanted, and you're loved, and you're the best. So, and if no one tells you any of these things, or the things that you want to hear, I hope that you can learn to tell yourself them, and hopefully attract some people about situations, who get you, and who are on your wavelength, and who will see you and validate you and, just make this world a better experience, because life can be hard. So, I love you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. You're amazing.